Cindy, DC, roll.
Yeah, good morning. Godzilla here. And
Galzilla.
I wish President Trump would call in. I hope he's listening. Okay. I every morning I say to myself, I hope he tunes into John's show
6:30.
more than he tunes in
Tunes in
to
6:30.
Fox News.
He tunes in while he's shaving. That's what I heard. While he's in the bathroom, he doesn't put the TV on. Puts on my app, and then 7 a.m. he's in the shower. He's gone. But yeah, I get him for about 20 minutes. But go ahead.
Good. So I'll send him some razors and some really high quality shaving cream. You know, man dummy, hat tip, Anthony, if you're listening, he can spew all day long his lies, his garbage. We knew that's what's going to happen. We knew CNN's going to lap it up like they always do. No big surprise there. But I will tell you something, John. There's those of us on the right. You want to call us the right? You want to call us the good and faithful Americans? We have courage. We created alternate media because we knew that the garbage and the lies were out there. The 4 years in the wilderness, okay, with Biden, we had to. People were being deplatformed, debanked. So it was out there, and there were those of us that had to seek it out because we were losing our ever-loving minds listening to Jake Tapper and company over there, and even our other mainstream, media that just had their heads up their backsides. And Larry in Richmond, I love you, brother, but I take one little umbrage with your statement about the woman in the vehicle. She wasn't in the wrong place at the wrong time. She put herself there. That was intentional, what she did. She had a warped idea in her head, apparently, and went there to impede and obstruct what they were doing. She had every intention and motivation to do what she was doing there. And I'm not sorry that he did what he did. He had to defend himself, that officer. I feel bad for the family and the children, but I do not feel sorry for that woman, okay? Now let's talk about who I do feel sorry for. Let's discuss Laken Riley. She was a nursing student, murdered. Let's talk about Joycelyn Nungari, young teenage girl, murdered. Let's talk about Rachel Marin, mother of 5, murdered. Let's talk about Takara Thompson, another young teenage woman, murdered. Not a single Democrat called any of their perpetrators murderers. Not one. Not to mention the other people, John, that have been killed, maimed by illegals driving on the roads. The other local stories that we never hear about, that don't get coverage, don't get highlighted, like the 4 people that I just discussed. Not to mention what's been happening in Minnesota, the fraud, the cash stuffed in suitcases, rolled out. And I did the numbers yesterday while standing and waiting for the metro. The $300 million, if you divide it by 300 days, that's what? Nearly $1 million a day, an average of cash that was being taken out of the country, and everybody turned the other way. TSA, oh, look at that. Oh, let me make a note in my database. Maybe I'll mention it. Maybe I won't. If I did that, if I took $1,000, they'd pull me aside and put me in an investigative room. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? So, yeah, I want the president to get out there and kick some ass. I'm tired of listening to these people. And I want everybody that's listening to me to say it loud. We're done. I want butts, and I want them now. I want accountability. I want accountability. And we have to stand up and show up. Yes, it sucks. Yes, It sucks. I have to do it every day. I look for another job. I get up. I do what I have to do. And I tell people when I have to listen to this garbage, you're wrong, and here's why. And either they get it or they don't. But I continue to stand up for what's right and what's true in my heart, in my conscience, in every cell in my body. And that's why we call into this show, because we know that you're giving us a voice and a platform to talk about it. And it's Marjorie Taylor Greene, okay? I was a little 50-50 about her. She went on to that vile show with those vile women. And I thought, that's it, babe. I'm done with you. I will never, ever see you in the same light ever again. She has no business being on that show. No business going into that den of snakes trying to kiss their butt,
Cindy,
thinking that she's going to get kissed back.
Cindy, first of all, I agree with everything you said except Marjorie Taylor Greene. She can do whatever she wants. She's a free agent. She wants to go make money on The View. It's a capitalist country. She can do what she wants. I don't tune it in, so I don't care. And for those
It's disgusting.
Those that feel they got burned by her, you know, you get burned by a lot of people in life. Not my problem. But let me say this to you. In the famous words of Dr. Mehmet Oz, it sounds like tonight you might be in need of some social lubrication. So I will text you about a happy hour rendezvous if I get my wife out. But yeah, you definitely need some social lubrication, according to Mehmet Oz. He says it's good for the soul.